it in.
An M68?
Nice, right?
I love it.
Hang on.
This is a secure area. You must have proper clearance. Stop at once. You must follow the proper protocol.
It's been 2 weeks, but I'm back, baby, and we're about to have a good time. That intro that's got me all hyped up to talk about your guys' submissions. You guys sent me some really awesome speeders, so I can't wait to show those off. And I just can't wait to get started with today because it's been like too long. It's been a minute. And please don't mind the mess behind me. I'm kind of like rearranging my room and stuff and organizing stuff, so it's going to be a little bit messy for the next little while. But hopefully we can make this a consistent thing every week as I'm almost off of my antibiotics. So hopefully all that stuff will be behind me very soon. But it's good to be back. It's good to see you guys. And you know what? With that, let's just say hello. So, mana mama. Oh, doo 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 doo. What's up, Ian? Good to see you. Mudhorn Station's in the hit house. We've got Dennis from Level 7. What's up, brother? Good to see you here. Yes, I'm ready. I'm ready for WIP Wednesday. I'm glad you're ready too, because it's going to be a lot of fun. We got Joel from Starboy Station. Welcome, brother. Oh, my goodness. A longtime friend that we haven't seen in a while. See you, Dunn. Welcome, brother. Glad you could make it. I'm sure there's going to be other people. Oh, wait. I see other people trickling in. I see Task Force Figures and Games in the house. And I see the Fatredfu. What's up, man? All these guys, man, you guys are just awesome. Thank you for the support. I truly appreciate it. Who else we got here? We have Punk, Goose. Another fellow Canadian. What's up, man? Good to see you, brother. Glad you could make it. Who else we got? Do we have anybody else? I don't think I see anyone else right now, but I'll keep an eye on the chat as we go through things. Yeah, it's going to be a great show, man. I have a lot of stuff to talk about, a lot of stuff to show you guys, and I'm pretty excited. So I guess we must not waste any more time, and let's just start diving into stuff. But first, before we do that, there's one last thing we need to take care of first. All right, so it's time for you guys to enter into the chat. Put in hashtag Walrus. So WALLRUS. I know that's not the proper spelling, but it's a play on words. So Walrus or WALRUS. You can put that in the chat with a hashtag in front of it so you can be entered for your chance to win one of Wolfman's final graffiti walls. I can't wait to send those out because I can't wait to see some pictures with you guys using those. So it's going to be a lot of fun for that. But yeah, so we're going to get that started. And let me just run the banner so you guys know throughout the show for those coming in a bit later. you guys in the chat could let them know as well, in case they don't notice the banner. Let's run that. I believe I put the right thing there. Yeah. So wall are us, or wall are US, all in one word, all in lowercase, for your chance to win a graffiti wall. So good luck to all of you guys. Please stick around because we got a whole lot of goodness coming up. And I guess we'll get things started with our weekly Greeblies. And now it's time for Greeblies.
Greeblies! Oh, my precious! Oh, yes, anything can be a Greebly!
Oh yeah, so we got a few of them. I have some. I believe Joel sent me some, as well as Makin Hicks. He sent some of those awesome Greeblies that he used for his creation that now Joel owns. So we'll take a look at those. So for me, you guys might have seen, I think it was like a year ago or so, where I created a speeder police bike. Well, these are some of the parts that I used for the new one I'm making now. So that I've made. So you're gonna see that when we're going through the speeders, you're gonna see that newer bike. But yeah, these are some of the things that I use. So some wire, some tubing from other figures that I cut up. You can notice, you'll notice Iron Man's arm that broke off of one of my Mafex figures. So I just decided to use those for the back end for the thrusters. And also I have those two caps on the very far left. Those are for IV caps. And then the top, that bluish greenish colored thing at the top, is a nasal spray cover. And the little white piece that's below the red wire, that's actually from a model kit. It was a snow speeder. You know, the back end part of the snow speeder, that's where that is. That's going to be going on to the bike as well. And that's what I got for you guys today, man. And then now let's dive into Makin Hicks 6, or MH6. He's got some awesome things. So he actually used some Final Faction parts, some other Greeblies, like some other like cheap toys that he got at Dollar Tree. Put all those things together to make this really amazing droid, which is actually really cool because for August and September, so before Figtober, the next challenge is going to be to create 2 droids. So when I say 2 droids, they're like companions. So like R2 and C-3PO. I want to see those by the end of September. So before Figtober, you guys can make a custom figure. If you already have some custom droids that you already made, you can use those as well. It doesn't have to be something that you built currently. It could be something that you've built before, but it has to be something that you've made yourself. Okay, so that's what I want to see. But yeah, Makin Hicks 6 has made a really incredible droid for his Jawas. I guess it's for collecting robotic parts and stuff like that throughout his station, or now Joel's station rather. And like usual, you don't always see what he's getting at when he's putting all the pieces together. But once he adds that primer, it ties everything up together, and you can kind of get a better look at it, at where he's going with it. But then even further is when he starts to paint his stuff. Like you can see in the picture on the right, he's starting to paint it and add some color and weathering. And I got to say, that guy can do some really awesome stuff. And here's what the result of the droid looks like. You can now go to Starboy Station. So anyone who submitted today, their link will be in the description in case you don't follow them already. You'll have an opportunity to follow their stuff and see. You can actually go and check out Joel's station, and you'll see that droid there doing its work. So proud owner of that robot for sure. It's a great robot, but there's never a time where I can't say that Makin Hicks 6 doesn't make some awesome droids out of just spare parts. It's just insane how he does it. And yeah, it's in your Jawa town. That's awesome, man. I really love the Jawa town. I love how you made those the signs and everything. So yeah, awesome stuff, man. Indeed. I agree 100%. So yeah, the paint lines is just, oh man, nice. Just he just does an amazing job with his painting. And let's see what else we got here. So next up we have we got Starboy Station himself. He's got some pretty cool Greeblies that he's used to make a like I guess like it's like a junk desk. And so he has different parts. I still don't know what that is. What is that again, Joel? That piece there that you've ended up repainting it. So here's another angle of it. It looks like a cap of some kind. And then there it is painted on the table, which is really cool because it just looks like a little. That's the one thing I love about 1/18 scale. You can use just about anything, like from a pen cap to, a guitar wire, to make awesome things in world building. So definitely love to see that kind of stuff. Let's see here. What else we got here? So Joel also sent the table, so you can actually see all the little bits and pieces that he's put on there. So I can see like a small chain on there. I'm guessing some other parts from other toys and like I guess electronics and stuff on there. And then he weathered and painted them all. So yeah, it looks really cool. I love how you've put all that together on the. Oh, it's a Ziploc. I never would have guessed, man. I just never would have guessed. But that's cool. That's like I said, you can use just about anything to make functional stuff for your 1/18 world building. So here's another angle of that table. Like, look at all those awesome stuff, like wires, little gears from like, I guess it's from electronic toys and stuff, or toys that had electronics that you kind of took the parts out, is my guess. But you can also confirm that in the comments. Yes, exceptional indeed. Yeah, but it's just nuts. It's nuts how he does that. I just love how he can just put stuff together like that and come up with awesomeness. So definitely inspiring. But the thing is, I don't really have the eye like you guys do. I don't know how you guys do that. I can look at certain parts and say, oh, I could use this for that. Like the top of a Tic Tac container, I can see that as like a little toolbox. But beyond that, I don't always see like how you guys see these things, which is really, really cool. So you guys did an awesome job. Thank you very much for sending me those Greeblies. I much appreciate it. We're going to kind of start flying through stuff because we have quite a few submissions to go through. I also have a few pictures that I want to show you guys of stuff that I'm working on as well. Nothing major because I've been pretty busy the last few weeks with like appointments and rehab and all that stuff. So I haven't really had time to work on a lot of stuff. But let's dive into our next segment.
No, bigger. Smaller. No, it's the one with a hole on the end that curves this way. I think I saw it once before over there in that pile near the circulators. There you go. I always knew you were the smart one.
So yeah, this is when we start talking about the stuff that I'm working on. But yeah, Utah, definitely, man. Take more pictures of your stuff because you do some awesome work as well in your station. And your paint work is just top notch. Like everybody that's in here right now, you guys do phenomenal work. And I wish I had the patience and the eyesight to be able to paint the way that some of you guys do. I guess it's going to take some practice, but yeah, keep up the great work, guys. So yeah, right now I'm working on a few things. I'm working on a few groups because I want to start writing again. I haven't done that in a while, so I want to start putting out some background stories for some of my characters. So the first thing that I'm working on is part 2 of the medical shuttle build that I'm working on. So I added the torrent wings from the Star Wars, the Clone Wars Starfighter, where the wings do fold down, kind of like the Lambda class shuttle. So I've added that, started painting it to make it look a little bit more like an ambulance. Before it was just all white with just a red line around it, but now I kind of added a little bit more to it. The next step will be to like start weathering it, getting the electronics in it. Because if you saw part 1 of the video, if not, go check it out. I talk about the fact that I want to add those lights, but I also want to add lights on the inside, and then also with the console for where the pilot sits. I want to like kind of rearrange the cockpit so that I can actually have like consoles, like the panels that light up and stuff like that. So it's gonna be involved. So right now nothing's screwed in together. I just wanted to paint it so that the next stage, which is like gutting the inside, or I already gutted most of it, but like fixing it up so I can start adding electronics. And yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool, man. I'm pretty excited about how this is turning out. Oh, okay. No, it's not. It's for me the issue isn't a magnifying issue because for me it's depth. So I can never tell exactly where my paintbrush or my marker is on the character, and half the time I end up marking the wrong spot, like just below where I was actually looking to mark and or paint. I end up doing that so much, and I hate having to go back and then fix it. It's like, oh, I don't have the patience for it, but I appreciate it. I do have magnifying, like different magnifying type glasses and stuff like that. So here's another angle of the shuttle, and then here's the back end of it. I want to try to add a light at the very back, which points down, so that way it kind of lights the entrance of the ship. But if you check out the first video, and you could see the little boxes or cabinets on the side there, those are going to be going on the inside. So 3 of them will be on the bottom, so that my stretcher can lay on top of it, and then I'll have one on top with a monitor beside it. This for like storage and stuff like that, because I have some like medical equipment that I want to put on the shelves, or like maybe just some Greeblies that I can just glue on there, so I don't have to worry about it falling off every time. But yeah, I'm pretty excited with how this is. It's been a while since I've been excited about one of my builds, so I'm enjoying where it's going. Oh, very nice. I like that. But yeah, you've been painting. You've been doing some awesome work with your painting as well, Ian. I noticed your customs have been going really, really nice. And speaking of customs, here's some simple ones that I've done. So I just recently received Michonne from the Haya Toys, The Ones Who Live, Walking Dead miniseries. And so I added 2 things on her right now. I'm probably going to add a little bit more just to sci-fi her up a little bit more. I gave her a holster that I repainted in a brown color. It kind of goes with it, but it's not exactly the right tone. I might have to like dab some red inside there as well to make it match her armor. The belt that she's wearing, that belt is actually from Lady J from Haya Toys, and that actually matches the red, like the brown, perfectly with her outfit. So just wanted to give her a new look, sci-fi her up for my world building. Because I'm thinking of making her a bounty hunter. It's been I know it's already a year, and we're getting ready for another Fictober. That list, man, that list for Fictober, ooh, that's a true challenge for sure. Now the figure on the very far right, he's part of my Men in Black for my world building. So that was the guy from Jurassic Park. I forget his name, Jeff Goldblum's character. I just changed the head out, added the Major Coco, one of the heads that came with Major Coco from Eagle Force. I used one of the heads from that on this character, just because I didn't really like I found the head, the Jeff Goldblum head, looks a little too cartoony, so this looked a little bit more realistic. And here's the rest of the team. So I have Nautilin that I'm working on. Still have to add like some black to match his suit. And then also some, I'm putting some speckles on him as well, like green, like lime green speckles on him to finish up his coloring. And then I have that, the red dude. I forget what that race is called in Star Wars with their skins red. And then I have my, the Sundown head. I think that's his name, Sundowner. Is that his name from Cops? I forget his name, but I use that head for the guy on the very far right. So that's oh no, don't put it like that. Don't type it like that. It should be all in one word and all in lowercase if you want. Unless you already did it now, you're just having fun. But yeah, it should be all in one word. So walrus, wall are us, all in one word. No hyphens, no capitals, all in lowercase, and with the hashtag in front of it. So yeah, thank you very much. I appreciate it. And actually, the next characters that you're going to see is kind of associated to what you're going to be sending out very soon, the Space Cop. So I have some. I just recently bought a custom head to put on a figure that I'm making. So you'll see that in a second. And then here's the whole team. So the alien in the middle with the big green head, I'm actually working on his ship. So I'll show you guys that next week. And then the girl on the far left is just a Marauder figure. But I actually, if you go and check out my Instagram, I have a story for that character and that girl as well. I want to make part 2 of their story, which should be pretty exciting. So here's a few other customs that I have. The very far left, I just repainted a Scarlet body, added the motorcycle helmet. I think it's from Spin Masters from the Catwoman. I wanted to put Catwoman's head on there, but it just didn't sit well on the body. This one doesn't sit that great either. This is from a Marvel Universe. What's Nick Fury's? I forget her name. Who Kobe Smulders played in Avengers? I forget her name. Yeah, the Fortnite head on. Well, actually, that whole figure is a Fortnite figure. So it's not even a Fortnite head. It's just the whole figure. New Toy Store Walrus. That would be a pretty decent name for a toy store. And then the guy on the right, so in blue, that was a action. What's the name of that British G.I. Joe line? Action Man or Action Verse? I forget. But that's the body from that character. And I just added the head on there, Embo's head. So this is from the old Clone Wars one. And then I repainted that helmet to go on there. He's going to be one of the racers because I'm going to be starting like a racing circuit in my station once I start building. You guys saw last time I showed you Zorana, and I repainted her helmet and the speeder bike that Lord of Thane made for me. So I actually repainted that so that she could be another racer. Just got to add some numbers and stuff like that. And like I want to add some advertise like Star Wars verse advertising, which I think would be pretty cool. I wanted to do that on the helmets, but like I said, I don't paint that well, and to try to get a sticker or a printout that tiny to fit on a helmet would be pretty tough. So here's what I was talking about earlier. So I'm working on a Jon Stewart. I just recently got that head sculpt, and the body's actually from the Haya Toys Hal Jordan. I repainted part of it and used this head because I knew that I was getting the Space Cop. So that's going to be my Hal Jordan. And then I have this guy. Plus, you guys would have seen last episode that I actually had a bunch of other Green Lanterns that I'm working on, including the Black Canary Green Lantern as well. And then on the very far right, I have the Nemoidian Star Trek, Starfleet characters. So they want more. You don't want more expensive toys. Okay. If you say so. I don't want to spend the money. That's it. Agent Hill. That's right. That's what I was looking. That's the name I was looking for. But yeah. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. But that head, again, if I could paint, I would just totally just paint. I love the fact that they painted the eyes green for me as well. So yeah, he looks really cool. He came out really, really good. And I believe, is that it? That is it. So now it's time for the part that you guys really came here for. You guys came here for the fun stuff. Your submissions. You wanted to see what you guys sent me, and I want to show them off. Some of you guys already posted some of them on your pages, which is cool. But yeah, I can't wait to show these off. All right, so let's get things rolling with Mr. David Dunn. This guy, you guys know, he just creates some amazing stuff. So just like Making Hicks 6, he creates a lot of awesome vehicles and like dioramas and characters using just everyday stuff that you find laying around the house. So here's his speeder submission, and so here's it in the paint booth. Again, once you add that primer, it really starts to tie everything together. So this has like caps and like I can't even tell what all the parts are. If you guys know, please put it in the comments. But yeah, it looks really awesome. But then he took it a step above, and he here's with the character on there. Looks really cool, man. I love, and he's another guy that just paints and weathers really, really well. And I love when he adds the effects for it in the blacklight. Looks really, really cool. He did a fantastic job. And I just want to say thank you all for sending me stuff, because you guys did a phenomenal job on the stuff that you sent in. And I was quite impressed. My mind was blown with some of the stuff you guys came up with. Even if it's just a paint job, it still just looks really cool. Because I got a few submissions that were just paint jobs, but the paint job was just so awesome. So yeah, that's David Dunn's work. So you can go and check him out. His link will be in the description if you don't already follow him. He does some phenomenal work, and like his Greebly work is really cool too. And then we got Devastation Station. He sent me something really nice as well. So this is like I guess like a Ford truck that he converted into a speeder or a hover truck, and he did a great job on that as well. Here's a top-down view from it. And then I also widened this one so you can kind of get a better look of the vehicle. I really love what he did with the thrusters. Like that really looks cool. I love that there's lights underneath it as well. Like he went all out on this. He did a great job. So Cal Kestis has got himself a new whip, and it looks nice. I like it. He did a great job. Indeed. Like wowzers for real. Like these guys, all of you guys have done some phenomenal work. So let's move on to here's another angle of it. And it even has a winch on the front. Or winch. He has a winch on the front. But yeah, I love the fact that it has the undercarriage lights. He did a great job on that. And then, oh my goodness, this is another awesome one. So not only can you follow this guy on Instagram, go and follow him on YouTube as well, because he actually has the build video that he did live for this awesome build that he did. So Fatredfu, man, this is really, really cool. I love what you did here. I love that it looks speedy, but I love the fact that it has that very Star Wars vibe to it. Like it doesn't look like it's brand new off the floor, the show floor. Looks like it's been around the block a few times. And is that an Android head? I don't know if you're still in the chat, but is that an Android head on the front there? Hold on, let me see if there's that other angle. There it is. It looks like an Android head, like one of those mini figure things. Absolutely. But yeah, if you're in the chat, Fatredfu, let me know, because I think it's a droid, but it looks cool. I know that part that's just behind that domed head is a Droidica part. At least that's what it looks like to me from the Clone Wars, the destroyer droids. I think that's what that part is. I could be wrong, but either way, it looks really cool. Did a great job. Paintwork's also top notch as well. All you guys are just killing it with the paintwork. But yeah, he has some really great storytelling as well. So go and check out his stories. Real Dead Fish. That stuff's good. Oh, it's not a head. Okay. I really thought it was one of those like mini no way, you painted it like that? That's just crazy. That's crazy talk. I couldn't do that. But yeah, awesome work, man. I really love how this came out. And then we have Alfred Shumway or Shumway. I forget how you say that, but it's a character from Alf. If some of you guys might be old enough to know that show. I believe that was the father, was Gordon. But yeah, so he repainted some really cool vehicles. So the motorcycle or the hover bike is actually from Black Adam, and he repainted that to be black and red. Looks really cool. Looks like a vehicle that Deadpool would probably ride on. And then he's also repainted the Fantastic Car. He painted two versions of it. He has one. So here's the bike. Here's another angle, a closer look at the bike. There's a few other angles of it as well. He did a great job with the paint work. Very clean. And here's the Fantastic Car painted in silver, which is nice. So does it come in? Well, my question to him was, does it come in black? And he didn't disappoint. He did show me it in black. And there it is. It looks really cool. It kind of, especially with this color, it kind of reminds me of Mon Mothma's car, limo from Andor. I don't know if you guys get that vibe, but yeah, it kind of reminds me of the Andor vehicle. Okay, cool. But yeah, he did a great job again with the paint job. Again, very clean lines. Here's another angle of it. Nice stuff. Oh man, here's another great submission. All the submissions were awesome, but here's another great one. This one's from Joey, Working Title Comics, or Joey Adams. He did a great job too. He converted one of my favorite motorcycles, the Honda CBR, and he converted it into a hover bike. It kind of reminds me of there was someone on our show. What's his name now? Is it Texas Customs? He often makes his cycles with that cap on the front. So I just love to see Greebly work when you guys are making these things. So really cool. Didn't have to do too much work with the paint or anything like that. Just added the cap on the front to give it the hover ability. He even added some. There's another shot of it. Very nice. And the lighting's really cool on this shot as well. And then he's also added the thrusters on the back. So like the flame effects, he actually added that on the back of it. So I think, yeah, you can see them there. Looks really cool. He did a great job on that. And then we got Lord of Thane. I believe he does have a YouTube channel. You can follow him there, and you can follow him on Instagram. He's mainly on Instagram because he does a lot of photography, a lot of custom work. He does a great job as well. And so what he did was convert this X15, I think it's the X15, from Buzz Lightyear, and he converted that and turned that into a speeder, which to me is just... Oh, it's Alf's real name. I did not know that. That's cool. But yeah, that is nice. Like it's I believe you're talking about Joey's vehicle that he made. But yeah, all of them are nice, but damn. Like I would never have thought of looking at that, flipping it upside down, and turning that into a speeder. So that's one of those like miniature ones. And then here it is repainted. And I believe then he added some weathering. So here's some like nice dramatic shots of him flying over Coruscant. Very cool. Here's another angle. Yeah, he did a great job. And then he has that's the black canary body. I don't know what head that is. I guess it's a custom head. But yeah, he did a great job on that, on the paint work and the weathering as well. He's another one that likes to use a lot of blacklight stuff for his things. But yeah, it looks awesome. Go and check him out on Instagram. You'll see more pictures there. Like he's done a really great job. And now we're on to M86. Oh, you have, yeah, that is one of my favorite ships. It kind of has that, the front of it kind of reminds me of Battlestar Galactica. But yeah, I really can't wait for the factory entertainment Vipers to come out. I actually did put down my down payment on one. I don't know what I was thinking, $250, but yeah, for sure. Great great speeder for sure. Definitely amazing work. But yeah, it's like, dang is right. Dang is right. Like everyone's been like super talented with what they provided. It's like this really awesome. So Makin Hicks made this super rocket speeder that's just insane. It's compact, but it looks like it packs a punch because it has a pretty big engine and it sits within a small frame. So you have to be a smaller character to use this vehicle. But again, his paint work and weathering is just insane. Even look at the diorama behind it. I remember that's how I first started following him, is when I first saw him building that diorama. And I was like, oh my goodness, this thing, the level of detail is just insane. Again, I don't know how you guys do it where you have an eye for like just seeing little Greeblies to add to your dioramas to make things like look so cool at that scale. But yeah, he did a great job on this. Really love how that turned out. And I like the colors that he used as well for it. That would actually, I could see a Mandalorian with those colors riding that vehicle. But yeah, it looks so cool. I wonder if he has a name for it. You guys should ask him. Find out if he has a name for this vehicle, because that looks like it should have a unique name just because of the design. And then we have Mudhorn Station. Ian has repainted Luke's speeder, but the paintwork again, like your paintwork, dude, it came out really good. Especially the bottom part of it. You guys will see that in a second, but like I love the weathering on this. At first it was like, oh, he took off the hood. I guess he didn't want a hood. He wanted to give more of that race car feel to it. Or like the speeder from Solo, how like it looks like it's not complete. But yeah, it looks really great. He did a great job with the weathering and the paintwork as well. So great job for sure. I agree 100%. He did a great job. Yeah, that Makin Hicks 6 vehicle does definitely look explosive. But yeah, it's like awesome stuff, man. Like you guys are just killing it with the monthly challenges. So I'm excited that I brought that back. So here's some other shots of it. Again, really cool. I like the paintwork he did in the engine. But wait till you guys see the bottom part of it. That's, to me, that's what really blew me away with the weathering that you did there. All of this looks awesome. So here's another angle of it. Again, great job, dude. And then here's the bottom. So this is the part I'm looking at this and I'm like, holy shit, this looks like it's been around for a while. And I just love what you did in terms of the weathering. Like it came out really, really good. You did a great job, man. And here's my stuff. So let's start out with the police speeder. So I made another one of these. Now I have two of them because I had bought two of the motorcycles, but I never got around to making another one. So here's the second one. This one has, so you can see the nasal spray cap at the very front, and it's just behind the snow speeder part. And then you can see the little wire by her foot. And then I also have a wire underneath. You can't really see the red wire underneath it, but it's there. There's the front of it and the back of it. So the back those are the two caps that I was telling you guys about, the IV caps. Just repainted those. And the iron, unfortunately, I didn't take a shot where you could see the Iron Man arms, but basically the caps are glued on to the end of those Iron Man arms. But yeah, it came out pretty cool. You're very welcome, sir. Very welcome. You did a great job. And then I think that's it for those shots. Yeah, so here's the other speeder. So this is Real Dixon's vehicle. I made a part 1 video. The second part is just going to be a reveal video of it, like where I do some like glamour shots. I changed the handlebars, shaved off the ones that were originally on the bike, and added these other ones. So that way it ties in better with 1/18 scale, because before, where the other handlebars were, they're too far apart and too far forward. So a 1/18 scale figure just wouldn't look right on it. it definitely, I think now that I'm looking at all of your work with all the weathering, it definitely needs some weathering now. I have to go back and add some weathering. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, it came out pretty cool. So I added some parts, some other parts. So if you can go and check out, I have a part one build of the vehicle, basically just laying out all the parts and how I wanted to use them. Here it is with Real Dixon. So as you can see, he doesn't have to lean too far forward to grab the handlebars. He can reach them and just still sit flat. I kind of wanted him to be a little bit longer so that he could be sitting on his bike like he was in The Walking Dead when he was riding the chopper and his arms were up like that. I kind of wanted to do that, but this works out pretty good as well. But yeah, now I keep looking at this. Like all I can see is that there's no weathering, and it needs it needs some weathering on there. So here's a few other angles. So that's the front of it on the left, and then the back end of it. You guys may have noticed that I used the Marauder wings from their mech suit or the power suit thing, and I added that to the bike because mine snapped. The part that turns kind of snapped off, so I decided, hey, I'll save them and use them elsewhere. And here's where they're being used. But yeah, it came out pretty good. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. It came out pretty cool. And here he is posing up with Michonne. But we got more. We got Punk Goose. Punk Goose. He did a great job too. I really love this. It's very simplistic in its design, but I love the concept of it. I love how it looks. I love how it works. I love the paint colors that he used for it. Like a very fun looking speeder. I love this. And so I'm guessing the person that is the pilot, the person at the back, or is it the person that's sitting in that front end part? My guess is I would have thought as the person sitting at the back, like standing up at the back, but I could be wrong. Either way, it looks really cool, man. You did a great job on that. Actually, if you're still in the chat, let me know. Let me know if that vehicle that is that is a great video. I mean, great speeder. But yeah, he did a great job. I love the color scheme for it. And it looks like it could also. Oh, I guess the pilot is the one that sits in the front, because that looks like it's a console of some kind. But the other thing you could do too is, this is just an idea I'm throwing out there, is make the part at the back where that guy's sitting at the back of it, make it that he stands up and flies it from back there, and it could be like a cargo carrying speeder as well. Like it carries all the cargo on the front of it, because it looks like there's enough space that you could put some boxes and stuff on it. I think that would look pretty cool. Either way, I love how it came out. It looks awesome. You did a great job. Here's another great shot. Love it. Oh boy, now this vehicle, wow. Starboy, you did a great job on this. Again, another person who does weathering really, really well. I just love how this came out, and I love the characters. Is that a dog head from Marauders? Because it looks like a Marauders dog head. Looks really cool. I love that character, and I love the fact that it's like a cargo vehicle. So it carries around like dog cages and stuff like that. Oh, okay. The pilot sits in the cockpit at the front. That makes sense. But yeah, I love how that, and yeah, the colors are definitely perfect. He did a great job with the colors. I knew it was one of the Marauder dogs. I knew it. Awesome stuff, man. But yeah, you did a great job with the paint work as well as with the design. I can't even quite figure out what all the vehicles are that you used in this, because it looks like you kit bashed some stuff in there. Obviously, you added other things too. But man, this is so cool. And again, the weathering looks so cool. It makes it look like a true Star Wars vehicle, where it looks like it's been lived in. Awesome stuff. So is the dog pilot a dog catcher? Or I guess like a dog type of catcher? Frozen? No way. That vehicle's from Frozen? Or are you saying I'm frozen? Wow, that's really cool, man. I didn't know it was from Frozen. Yes, I want to know what's the backstory for that, because to me, I got the impression that the dog pilot is like a dog catcher, like or an animal catcher of some kind. But yeah, here's another shot of it. Really cool. Again, I really love the weathering on it. You did a great job on that, man. But yeah, that's those are all the submissions. Like guys, man, I was so impressed with what you guys sent in. Thank you so much for all you guys that participated. Like I said, all of your pages are linked in the description, so you can go and check those out for those watching later on. And if you don't follow these guys on Instagram, I don't know what you're doing because it ain't right. Go and check them out on Instagram because it's like fantastic what they're doing. So thank you so much, guys, for all you guys that participated. So now, because we're already into it's the 5th day into August, I'm not gonna just make it just the August one. I'm gonna do like what I did with June and July, make it August and September. And oh, I was frozen. Oh, okay. Sorry, didn't mean to freeze. I'm just kidding with you. I'm not frozen. But yeah, the next competition, the next challenge is going to be 2 droids. So it needs to be like partner droids, like R2 and C3PO, or Chopper and I forget the other purple Imperial droid's name was. Like those 2 guys. It doesn't have to be an astromech and a protocol droid. It could be any type of robots as long as those 2 are partners. Or like Bob and Vincent from the Black Hole. You can do that as well. So that's the next challenge. You have that's okay. You don't have to take glamour shots, man. I just want to see what you guys built. So you don't have to. It doesn't. I don't need glamour shots. If you guys send them, that's great. If you have time to do that, but I know we all have real life to deal with, so it's not always easy. So as long as you guys, complete the project, send those in, man. I don't care if it's a work in progress, even if it's not even done. Just send in what you've got because I'd love to see and talk about the stuff that you create. Because even if it's not done, there's still stuff that you might have done to it that might inspire someone else to try something different. Like I know I'm going to be trying to weather more. Like my bike, after seeing your guys' work, I want to go back and start weathering some of my stuff. But yeah, like really, really great stuff. Do cyborgs count? You know what? I'll allow it. Cyborgs as well. So you can have a cyborg partnered with a droid or 2 cyborgs or, yeah, I'll allow it. So it has to be like either a robot type thing or a cyborg works as well. So I'll be posting videos and stuff throughout August and September because I wanted to make sure you guys got something done, a challenge done before Figtober because Figtober is going to take up a lot of time. And if I don't get many submissions, I know why. It's because of Figtober. This one, Joel, I think is going to be a big challenge. There's some stuff and I'm like, I'm scratching my head. I'm not sure exactly what he wants from that, but I'm looking forward to participating in that again this year. Last year I had so much fun doing it. But anyways, enough talk, enough banter. Let's get down to business. Let's get down to the good stuff. Guys ready? Here we go. Alrighty, so we're going to look at the screen. It's not very many of you guys today, that's fine. Let me know if you guys could see my screen. So here it is, Walrus. I hope you guys, Dennis, I hope you went back and finished that. So we got 6 entries. So you got a 1 in 6 chance of winning today's last graffiti wall. And here we go. Starboy Station wins again. Number 2, man. That's two of them. Damn, and I still owe you a dinosaur as well. You're like just like you should be like playing the lottery, dude. You should totally be playing the lottery. So congratulations to Starboy Station. You won another one. So I'll be sending these out hopefully by the end of August. Unfortunately, I'm going to be kind of busy and getting out and about to the post office is kind of challenging for me because walking's still a bit of a challenge. But yeah, man, congratulations, my man. Thank you all who stuck around to the very end. Thank you all for those of you guys that participated. I mean, basically, everyone that's in here participated in the challenge, which is really cool. I really do appreciate that. Thank you so much, guys. For those of you guys watching in the replay, thank you so much. Don't forget to hit that like button on your way out. If you're brand new to the channel and you've never subscribed because you're one of those people that just watch and don't subscribe because it helps me out. And for those of you guys watching the replay, just like my chat was doing today, participate. Say what's on your mind in the comments. I totally would appreciate that. And to the rest of you guys, take care, pirates.
We are pirates.